What's up, YouTube? I'm Corey, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Corey. Before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Let me pause and give a shout out to my subscribers. Whether you've been with me since the beginning or you're checking in for the very first time, thank you for your support. Who is Janay White? Jacksonville businesswoman and entrepreneur. And I'm going to read this article from local news, First Coast News, Jacksonville. Jacksonville entrepreneur accused of fraud. And she says, you ain't getting a blank refund. You can fill in the blank, you know what she said. But Janay White had strong words in a Facebook Live for those accusing her of financial fraud. Boy, they out there. They out there and they deep. And you guys better do your research before you give anybody, I mean anybody, your money. Jacksonville, Florida, a prominent, supposedly, Jacksonville entrepreneur facing a lawsuit and a torrent of criticism online. Accused of fraud took to Facebook Live to tell accusers she would not be fulfilling any of their wishes. In a now deleted stream riff with explicitives, Janay White responds to people in the comments that have a problem with her. I have a F office that you could have come to. I have a customer service number, she said. She then addresses those who want their money back, saying, you ain't getting a mother you know what refund. She said you ain't getting a refund. You ain't right, guys. White is the CEO of 8 businesses in Jacksonville, including the J. White Business Center and a network of 50 Airbnbs. Watch y'all sales on these Airbnb deals, guys. I mean, if you're securing an Airbnb, it's one thing, right, for a getaway. But when someone comes with you talking about investing in Airbnb, do your homework and avoid people like this. A person who alleges White defrauded him created a Facebook group in October for others to address their grievances with White. The group now has over 9,400 members. During her Facebook Live, White cites the Facebook group multiple times. Members of the group have talked about being defrauded by White, claiming they gave her thousands of dollars to invest with no returns. One poster claims he lost more than $50,000 to White. Now, come on. Was that one investment, sir? Or multiple investments? And you didn't get nothing back. That's what I'm saying. Stay away from these damn scams, people. I mean, if you don't know, if the person is not a relative or someone close to you that's guiding you through the process, stay away from strangers talking about easy and fast money, because there ain't no such thing as that. Jacksonville attorney Chris Dempsey is representing the investors, and he believes White could have defrauded up to $200,000 from investors. Good Lord. It's growing by the day. It's growing in magnitude, he said, of the case against White. It's egregious and disturbing to me, and really sad that this is happening in our community by somebody who is not unknown. Janay White responds in an interview with First Coast News last week. White said the allegations are simply not true. She said, this is just part of the job. This is the horrible side of business, she said. I have lost millions of dollars doing these ventures. Bringing people with me, I have hundreds of thousands of dollars in chargebacks from people who stole from my company after they received profits, says Janay White. Griffin, an investor represented by Dempsey, filed a lawsuit in Duval County court against White and her business. JW Enterprises Unlimited LLC, she called White delusional. She said there are too many records of what happened for White to claim that nothing was wrong. She is very good at avoiding questions and avoiding the truth, she said. She said she is lucky that she is financially stable enough to bounce back. But there are people who lost tens of thousands of dollars. There is no small amount of money, she said. Griffin's suit accuses White of breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and fraudulent investment, and says she and her associates lied about their ability to acquire property. Griffin's lawsuit claims that she was part of a group of people who paid $10,000 each to be mentored by White. Griffin alleges that White was supposed to invest that money into a property for her, but months passed without White finding a suitable property. The lawsuit notes that White continued to add new people to the Facebook group. Despite the failure of the defendants, Janay White and or JW Enterprises Unlimited LLC to secure properties for all of the original mentees, defendants continue to add more mentees into the group. The lawsuit says Griffin will still not match with a suitable property. White made excuses, claiming issues with the lender she used. See what I'm saying? That's what you call sidestepping, right? People coming and asking questions and saying, hey, what's up with this? What's up with that? And like her ex-silent partner said, she's good at avoiding questions. We have been notified by our current lender that their funds have dried up for the time being. For those who are currently under contract, White wrote in a Facebook post, pictured in the lawsuit, I am working with another lender with similar terms can get deals closed. Meanwhile, White and her associates continue to post on Facebook page saying that other mentees had closed on properties. Griffin was eventually gifted a property by White. Her business partner signed a lease on the property, and Griffin's name was never on the lease. Her business partner ended up deciding not to renew on the lease after there were problems with the property, including plumbing. At this point, Griffin tried to lead the program. The lawsuit says she was offered 50% of her original investment, $5,000, but instead took the case to court. All right, the man behind the Facebook group tells his story. Ashley Buddy Wilson met Janay White back in March of 2023. He owns a landscaping business in Jacksonville, but he was looking to expand his portfolio. He decided to invest in Airbnbs through White's company. I started giving them more money, and I was kind of spreading it out. I started going by the office every week, making sure everything was still there, Wilson explained. Wilson ended up investing $56,000. He said everything was fine until his rental unit went live at the beginning of the summer. That is when he said communication started breaking down. No goddamn surprise there. Things went out of the window as soon as I started getting those profit losses. There was no communication, no specific answers, no accountability, Wilson explained. Wilson said some of the paperwork he received was not correct, nor did it look right. He tried to find out more about the issues, but he said White and her associates were not forthcoming with information. Again, no surprises. After months of not getting answers, Wilson turned to Facebook. He said he knew of several other people who were not getting paid by White, so he created a group that gained more than 12,000 members in about a month. That's a lot of damn people, y'all, that has been potentially impacted or is familiar with what was going on. I see this group as hopefully a place for these people to speak up and get the resources they need and at least try to get their money back, Wilson said. Wilson said he has now verified more than 50 victims. He is passing along their information to investigators. We are providing as much information as possible. We are providing proof of payments. We're providing evidence of receipts, correspondence. We are handling things over as organized as possible, Wilson said. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office confirmed they are aware of the incidents involving White and they are reviewing cases. Wilson said he just wants to help people get their money back and see White be held accountable. Now, guys, up until today, I never heard of Janay White. And that's why it's important to subscribe to my channel. Let's Talk with Corey, People, Places, and Things. Because depending on where you live in America or even abroad, you're not going to get these stories. And coming to my channel, I talk about this stuff and I want to get your feedback. So leave a comment. What's your thoughts about Janay White? Is she legit? And if what should happen? Does she even have any of the money left? Those are just questions. We're able to get something back, but if not, there's a huge lesson to be learned about dealing with people you do not know, especially in business. Guys, as always, thanks for stopping by. I'm on the pull up. Until the next time, let's talk with Corey. Let's talk with Corey out.